Welcome, young Skywalker. I have been expecting you.
Hello, and welcome to Star Wars Legends Lore. In this video, we will be discussing the First Jedi Purge. Anyone who has seen Star Wars knows about Order 66, or the Great Jedi Purge, but most people don't know that there have been several other Jedi Purges, all of which were led by the Sith. In 3954 BBY, the Republic was in shambles. After almost 50 years of constant warfare, starting with the Great Sith War in 4000 BBY, then the Mandalorian Wars from 3978 to 3960 BBY, and then the Jedi Civil War from 3959 BBY until 3956 BBY. The Jedi Civil War was particularly destructive, since most of the Jedi Order either defected to Revan's Sith Empire or was killed. After the defeat of Darth Malak at the Battle of Lahan, the Jedi numbered about 100 in number. The Republic was also devastated by the Jedi Civil War, and it was now weak and on the brink of collapse. The citizens of the Republic were growing more and more resentful of the Jedi, as fallen Jedi had caused both the Great Sith War and the Jedi Civil War. The people of the Republic no longer believed that the Jedi could protect them. Fortunately for the Republic, Revan's Sith Empire had collapsed after Darth Malak's death, and the remnants had fallen into civil war, in what would be called the Sith Civil War. After a year of Sith Lords fighting each other for scraps of the Empire, a fallen Jedi named Darth Traya managed to unite most of the remnants of the Empire. Traya had been Revan's Jedi Master with the name of Kraya, and had been exiled from the Jedi Order due to many of her former students joining Revan and turning to the dark side of the Force. She attempted to retrace Revan's footsteps across the galaxy to try and find out where she went wrong. When she arrived on Malachor V, she found an ancient Sith academy called the Traya Academy, which had been built by the original Sith Empire prior to 5000 BBY. She was then overcome by the dark side and took up the mantle of Darth Traya, Lord of Betrayal. She took two apprentices named Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus. Darth Sion had been a Sith marauder in Exar Kun's Sith Empire during the Great Sith War, but had survived due to him using his hatred and pain to stay alive, no matter how many times he was killed. During the Jedi Civil War, Sion served on the Sith homeworld of Korriban, at the Sith Academy which Revan had established on the planet. During the Sith Civil War, he chose not to join one of the many warlords who rose, but preferred to stay out of the conflict, until he was found by Traya, and he decided to join her. Darth Nihilus served in the Mandalorian Wars, but was on the surface of Malachor V when Revan activated the Mass Shadow Generator, a superweapon that created a massive gravity well and pulled the entire Mandalorian fleet into the surface of the planet. Nihilus somehow survived, but the experience made him crave Force energy and made him a wound in the Force. He traveled across the planet, absorbing the Force energy of other survivors to attempt to feed his hunger. He managed to consume all life on the planet before he was found by Traya. He agreed to join her, but she had to promise him that he would be able to feed on Force energy. He had no loyalty to Traya, and his only loyalty was to him and his own feeding. As he fed more and more, his body began to deteriorate, so he bound his spirit to his robes and mask. That way, even if his body died, he would still live. The Sith Triumvirate managed to unite Revan's Sith Empire and operate from the shadows, focusing only on destroying the Jedi. The Sith used Revan's elite Sith assassins to kill Jedi one by one, and Darth Nihilus used his Force Drain to kill Jedi anywhere they're gathered. Darth Nihilus and Darth Sion eventually grew tired of Traya's slow, methodical approach, so they attacked her and severed her from the Force, casting her out of her own empire. Sion and Nihilus agreed to go their separate ways, with Sion using Sith assassins to kill individual Jedi, and Nihilus draining the Force energy of Jedi but staying in the shadows. In 3952 BBY, the Jedi Master Atris summoned the remaining Jedi to the planet of Qatar, but leaked the information to try and draw the Sith out of hiding. She underestimated Nihilus, as he used Force Drain on a level that had never been used before or after that event, as he killed every single living thing on the planet, including the Jedi, animals, plants, and all the natives, except for one Miraluka named Visas Mar, who then he took as his apprentice. By 3951 BBY, the Jedi Order had publicly disbanded, and there were virtually no Jedi left in the galaxy. In 3951 BBY, Mitra Surik, Revan's former lieutenant, returned to the known galaxy from her exile after the Mandalorian Wars. With the help of Traya, she managed to defeat Darth Nihilus aboard his ship, and she then traveled to Malachor V, where she managed to get Sion to let go of his hate and finally die. She managed to get to the center of the Academy, where she killed Traya, destroying the Triumvirate and ending the Purge. Surik and the few surviving Jedi rebuilt the Order, much like Luke Skywalker would do 4 millennia later, after the deaths of Darth Vader and Darth Sidious. The First Jedi Purge was probably worse than Order 66, since not only Jedi were killed, but many civilians and even entire planets were destroyed during the Purge. The strategy that the Sith Triumvirate employed may have influenced Darth Bane into operating from the shadows to bring the Republic down from within, much like the Sith Triumvirate did to the Jedi Order during their Purge. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video and want to learn more about Star Wars, then hit the like and subscribe buttons, and as always, may the Force be with you.